Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about my capture of the Rho Ophiuchi area of the sky in Ophiuchi. As you see, it's very well known area there to catch. My job is Askar Fra300. Now, from here, where I am here in the UK, we moved a little bit more to the coast. So we're in a bungalow area. I've got a bit of a lower horizon. Now, the Rho Ophiuchi only rises maximum 40 degrees, but it's so low, and the fence actually cut some of the trees. I put all the trees down to the fence site because that's where it is, so I capture it. Now, I've been capturing it over many nights, and I've had to throw away many subs because it's so low and a little bit of clouds, and it just completely destroys the subs. And I have been taking 2-minute subs because it is so low. Plenty of airplanes fly that way, and because it's so low, you're looking through 4 times the normal atmosphere compared to the zenith. Now, as I captured it, I've ended up with just 3 hours 10 minutes, so not a lot. And now, as the time gets on, as it was getting lighter, I've not been able to capture. It's not been dark enough for when it goes beyond my horizon. I'm only getting 30-40 minutes of it before it's trees down the neighbour's way and just completely block it, and that's right on the zenith line, believe it or not. So it is what it is. I've got to wait till next year now to get more data. Next late in April, May. So that's all I can do. I'll leave the data below so you can have a play with it. It's only 3 hours 10 minutes, but it's not so bad. And I'm going to jump on the picture site and show you the process. It's not very difficult, and hopefully you like it. I know I like it, so it's somewhere I've never get a chance to image until next year, hopefully. And that's the data, but it does give a good result. So have a little play with it, and yeah, on to picture site. So this is the data for the Rho Ophiuchi. I think that's the right person. I never get it right. Let's put the screen transfer function. And as you can see, it's 3 hours and 10 minutes. That's all I can manage to get. It's not, you can see there's plenty of dust there, even in that, for such a low location. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just crop it. I don't think there's much artifacts there, to be honest, but I just take a bit off. Now let's open that up. Right, I think we need to image solve it. That's when I took it in May. Over a couple of nights, I think so, 3 nights, obviously not in a row, and it was like I only get such a certain amount of time to image it because it's so low here from the UK. I'm lucky I can actually get any sort of image, so I can get like 30-35 minutes at a time before it goes behind the trees. And after colouring it, because I'm looking through so much atmosphere, it's like 4 atmospheres worth of sky compared to the zenith, and of course any sort of plane or cloud, and it's completely ruins. So that's what I've done. So cropped, I'm going to colour calibrate it, just the 571. It's just a basic, just so it's right and we don't know what's going on here, so I'm going to colour calibrate it. And that's gone quite well. Let's just make sure that, yeah, it is linked. Next up, I'm going to have a blur exterminator, just correct it, only because it's so low, and atmospheric dispersion is going to cause problems because it's going to split the light more with it being so low. Just pretty much clipping the fronts. So if I just run through blur exterminator on correct only, because I quite like the size of the stars as they are, because it's oversampling with the Fra300, and I don't think it really needs that, so I'll just correct only. That's just done. I don't need to, I'm not going to do any more. Now I'm going to get Grat Expert on it. It's a pretty smooth gradient, so I'll leave it around about 09. I've replaced the image because I don't need to keep it. And just let that run through. Taking a little bit of time, this I don't know why I've only just put it on, I suppose. And there you have it. That's done a pretty excellent job with this. So next up, I'm going to just put a bit of a noise exterminator just to, and as I always do, I run about 74, 75. Let's just click the frequency and colour intensity and just run through noise exterminator. And that shouldn't take very long at all, less than a minute. It is quite a big file with the APS-C. It's not like the little 533 sensor I used to have. So that's gone through there. That's looking very nice. Now, one of my stretch of choice is the multi-stretch. Let's just take that screen transfer function and put and that stretched it looking really nice already there. I might just increase the colour a little touch and boost it a little bit. The more I boost it now. Now the target background, I don't know whether to raise it. It's looking a bit better. It's like an added curve. And that's looking, the aggressiveness will increase the contrast, as you can see there. It just increases the contrast a little bit, and that's looking really nice there now. You got the nebula all shown very nice. I do know why that scale separation is so low. If you say keep it at the highest point, I'll put it 512 or something like that, which is more than good enough. I want to stretch that now. And there it is, and that's boosting it again, but I think that's too much. And that's looking very nice there. It's just, there is still noise in there. But you can see it's looking very nice. What I'm going to do now is take the stars out, just so when I'm stretching it again, I can unscreen them. When I'm giving it a little boost around on just the nebulous stuff, hopefully I'll start just boost that out, but it's looking perfectly fine as it is now, to be honest. And as always, the data will be included in the link below. So I'm quite pleased how that is. But of course, you know, a lot of these images, they're all taken with 100mm focal length. But I'm 300, so I don't get the complete wide field in. The stars looking nice. And there you go, let's put that there out the way. Now you see, taking the stars out is just boost that noise a little bit. First of all, let's just check the histogram. Image 1, and it's looking fine. Now I'm going to just noise exterminate that again. Let's drop it down to 75 again, just frequency, and just pop that on there. It always does help. I'll just add a little bit more curves then, just to increase the contrast and maybe the colour, just so it doesn't over boost the stars, which can happen. As I say, very little data, so it is what it is. I've got to wait until next year now, because it's, by the time it goes dark, it's gone past my horizon, which is no fun. If I just put the histogram up and just boost it up a little bit, I just tap that up a little touch like that. I'm going to go onto curves. Now let's just brighten it up a little bit and just gauge what you think is right. Do I need to increase that a little bit? I think just a slight S. And I don't know if that's going a bit too much. Yeah, I think it does when you add them back. I think that's looking really nice now. The noise is under control. The colours are really nice there. So I'm going to add the stars back in with the screen stars. Fairly simple. It's the only. Get that in and look at that. It looks really, really good. Let's close that one down there. Put that away. I might just open that up a bit more. I don't know what's going on there. It won't open up. There we go. And I think that's looking very nice. The noise is under well under control, and you can see where it goes brighter. The dust, I think, for 3 hours 10 minutes, I think it is. That's pretty decent. That now to me that looks a little bit upside down. So let's just change the geometry and rotate it 180. There we go, and that looks more the right way up from where I am in the northern hemisphere. Now what you could do there is just, I'm a big fan of dark structure enhance. It's just to help bring some of these out a little bit. Let's just put it on the defaults. You can always go back and say, nah, I don't think I'll bother with that. Well, let's have a quick little look to see what it does. And there we have it. That's just increased. It's very subtle. It may not even come through on the YouTube algorithm, but that's just very subtle. You can see it better as zooming in there. It's just enhance it just a little bit,
they are looking good. Because I didn't reduce them, all the colours are really in them nicely still, and you don't look, sometimes you can have a little ring when you're stretching a lot and you've used Blur Exterminator. So I'm quite pleased with that. Let me just check the histogram. I know it's the story, and it's still all good. I'm quite happy with how that's looking for the Rho area. From my skies in UK, you can see that's quite pleased with that. And I hope you have a good play with the data. I could probably give it another noise exterminator, but I think a little tiny bit of noise is fine. You can't even see it from here, and it doesn't look too plasticky, if you know what I mean. So that's the image, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm currently capturing the squid. I've only got 10 hours and it's really hard to see at the minute. That's with my first light with my full frame camera on the Apple, the 120 Apple, so that will be coming soon. And I need 20 hours at least to start bringing it out, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's more 40 hours, but it's in the right time of the sky for me at the minute, going to cook towards the zenith. But that's a different object, so that's that for this one. Since I captured this, I've got another target, and I've got 18 hours on a target, which I'm going to be doing. That'll probably be my next video, so until then, I'll see you soon.
So that's it. I'm quite pleased with it all told for just 3 hours. It goes to show what kind of modern processing AI tools for the noise, stuff like that can do. The deconvolution, I did only correct it because it's so low. The atmospheric dispersion just makes it look really bad. So keep watching again, and thank you for making it this long as you have. And I'll see you again on the next video, and hopefully if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that little bell, and it really does help. And leave a comment because it does really help with the YouTube algorithms. So until next time then, be safe, be well, and clear skies.